Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Thank you for tuning in to the Call Flow Radio Show. Your time right now, 8:07. Phone number to call in, it is 434-394-0924. I have John Staten with me today, or somewhat. John Staten, how you doing?
Greetings and salutations.
Thank you. That was nice. John, how you doing today? This is different. I'm usually sitting where you are.
Oh, letting that play in the automatic.
All right, we've yes, I was. But
so it's okay.
Anyways, I'll pull that up. But how you doing, John?
I'm waiting for you to.
John,
pull that up. You go ahead. I'll buy you time.
Okay. All right. So
there you go.
Yeah, we're good.
You're good.
All right. So how you doing, John?
I'm quite kosher. How are you?
Jeez, John. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right.
Good.
You have a very I want to. I don't know if I should call it relaxed or meditated or like medicated tone. It's just very very zen and very chill.
Just somber.
Somber. Yes. Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you. Is everything okay at home?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay. Good.
How's
Do you want
everything?
some coffee?
No. Where'd you get that mug?
I brought it from home.
Nah.
Yeah.
You don't have one like coiled up like a snake, do you?
I don't. No, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah.
Craig Ferguson had one like that.
Okay.
And you ought to get one too.
All right. Well, the phone lines are open. You can call that number at 434-394-0924. We're broadcasting live from the Francis E. Wood Studio in downtown Farmville. And, so we're just going to get into it today, John. How was your weekend? I don't know if we talked about this at all.
The weekend
Monday.
happened a couple of days ago, right?
Yeah. How was it, though?
It was fun.
What did you do?
Not much of anything, really.
Oh.
Well, I came out here.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay, I don't know, John. Okay, wow. Hey, John, I went to the movie theaters on Sunday.
Actually saw a film?
I saw a film, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Long Legs, have you heard of it?
No.
It's, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Nicolas Cage.
I didn't say I love him. I just said I know who he is.
He starred in, also co-produced a film called Long Legs, and it's like I would say it's like an older kind of style, like horror film, kind of horror film. Mm-hmm. It's very good though. It has it reminded me a little bit of like The Exorcist, and like just like a touch of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just like a touch, but not as bad, but just I don't know, it had some like interesting decision, like choices they made. But very, very good movie. Very, very good. Have you seen any movies recently, John?
No.
Okay. Well,
the last horror film he made was with Elizabeth Shue.
What was that called again?
I think it's Leaving Las Vegas.
Okay. Yeah. Is that a joke?
Yeah, there's a slight
humor level. Yeah,
there's something there. If you know anything about that film,
I actually don't. I
think it was an award-winning film or something. Mm-hmm. Or at least for one of the two.
Okay.
She may have gotten an award for that film. I don't remember.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm a big Elizabeth Shue fan.
What was give me the basic plot summary?
He was drinking himself to death, I believe.
So an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And what happens after that?
I think he succumbs to the problem of too much intake.
Oh, and that's it? That's the movie?
I think. I never sat and watched the whole thing. It's sort of depressing.
Yeah. This is depressing right now. John, this is new John. I don't know if I like it.
Come on. It's wonderful.
This is disconcerting a little bit.
It's all sunshine and rainbows as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Okay. Well, as John does that for a while. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I forgot to pull up the Boulder Dash.
I have.
You got new Boulder Dash?
Yeah, I got some stuff here.
Boulder Dash?
That's right,
Is it
John.
Balder or Boulder Dash?
Oh, I did want to mention, this is a big thing, but the splash pad in Farmville, that is back open, actually. They went ahead and got everything all fixed up.
So you can get your rubber ducky and go.
Well, I don't think rubber ducky's more meant for like a pool or like like a small pool.
Well, you would know, you being the rubber ducky aficionado.
Well, I think a splash pad is more like
ducky.
It's like have you ever played when you were a kid? Did you ever like run by a sprinkler that was going off?
Yeah, what we called that was a hose with a hole in it.
Yeah. Okay, well that's basically what a splash pad is. And we have a caller, so let's go ahead and take that call now.
Uh-huh.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
John.
Oh, this is Noah.
Hey, Henry.
But John's over there.
Hey, excuse me. Yeah. Hey, did you hear about the girl that went to the baseball game?
I did not.
And she caught a baseball which had feathers.
Oh.
Obviously, it was a foul ball.
Fly ball, foul. Foul ball. Yeah, I like that one better. Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Well, somebody told me that the teacher asked you to use the word letter. Letter. So, Noah, I'm going to give you a sentence using the word letter.
Okay.
Noah,
mm-hmm.
If a young lady wants to kiss you, let her.
Da. Da da da.
Good one. I like that one. I haven't heard that one, Henry. That's a good one.
All right. And then there was a singing baseball pitcher who pitched a shutout every time because his pitch was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Pitch perfect pitching. Mm-hmm. Like that one. Good.
Okay. All right. A serious note. Reverend Dr. Kirkendall and I prayed for a 2-year-old little boy in 1991. The little child was deaf and he was blind. 32 years later, Dr. Kirkendall visited Heritage Baptist, my church. 32 years after that, Dr. Kirkendall visited, and he told me that after we prayed for that little boy, 32 years previous, that the foster mother noticed something different. So they took him to the doctor the next day, and he could see and he could hear. Isn't that amazing?
It is.
There was a little song called God Loves the Little Children of the World. Mm-hmm. And he sure does. Could I do one more?
Sure.
Dr. Harold Nace was a great surgeon, and he was drafted into the U.S. Army, military surgeon. He was in Iraq during the war. And as I was leaving Flo going home, I had to drive by their house. And as I went by, I saw Dr. Nace walking from his car, parked in the driveway, and he was headed into the house. So I got home, and about an hour later, I called. But his wife said he was not there, but was still in Iraq. So I asked Jesus to show me when Dr. Nace would return. And it went through me that on the third day, but on the third day he didn't come home. So I said, Lord, when is the third day? And a little voice said to me, open the Bible. I opened my Bible and looked down, and there was scripture which leaped out at me, and it said, on the second Sabbath after the first. That's 3 days, 21 days. Second Sabbath after the first. And so I called Mrs. Nace and told her. Well, on the 21st day after that, as I was going home, I looked, and there was Dr. Harold Nace walking from his car across the lawn, and there was his wife coming across to greet him, for she had been waiting for him. Isn't that amazing what the Lord will do?
Yes, sir.
It is. Well, you have a great day, and my phone number is 414-0096. If anybody wants to call for prayer or just to talk, I'd welcome you.
All right.
Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, Henry. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That was Henry Fulcher, everybody. 414-0924. I'm reading that number. What was
His number?
Yeah.
You want to read our number?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 434-394-0924.
Do you hear about this guy on the unicycle?
Tell me about him, John.
Do you know what a unicycle is?
Yes.
It's just the one wheel?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to clear that up for anybody that doesn't know. Man unicycles length of Ireland in 5 days, 5 hours, and 23 minutes. Do you think you could balance yourself on a unicycle?
No.
You don't think so?
I think I could. Not long enough to ride the length of Ireland.
Oh. An Irishman earned his second Guinness, so he's done this before, Guinness World Record by riding his unicycle, again, the length of Ireland, 308 miles is what it is, and that was in, again, 5 days, 5 hours, and 23 minutes. And then we got a kitten that was rescued from a Colorado highway amid 90-degree heat.
Oh, man.
There's all these stories about these animals getting
I hope they're
loose
okay.
on the road.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's all about, but I mean, I could keep going down this one. Cruise line. This might be kind of up your alley.
All right.
Lay
Lay it on me, John. I need it.
Cruise line breaks world record with pizza party aboard multiple boats.
Pizza party.
Pizza party.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you just see pizza and you were like, Noah might like this one?
No, I just thought you were a line cook, and this guy's got the hat, and I thought of you.
Thanks, John.
Because you got that big chef hat, right?
I do, yeah. Chef Boyardee hat. That's right. I wear the apron,
Who else but him? Yeah, that's...
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Have you ever worked in restaurants, John?
No.
That's a life experience right there.
Okay.
That's something. I mean, like working in restaurants. If you really want to feel how long life is, just work in a restaurant like 1 day a week.
I worked in a bistro though one time.
Oh, you did? What were you doing?
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I just wanted to see your reaction to the word bistro.
it's like a fancier restaurant.
Is that what that is?
I believe so. Well, a bistro is like is that
Hoity-toity?
like the burger? Might be like burger in like American food. I think bistros, but I might be wrong.
My knowledge of bistro is Three's Company. Eventually, when that show segued into the John Ritter vehicle, what was it? Two's a Crowd, Three's a Crowd? I think is what it was. It was called Three's a Crowd. And it was just him without the two roommates, and he had gotten married, and he took on this business. The last few episodes, season, I guess, was leading up to all this in Three's Company, and he ended up with a bistro, and I just always thought that was as a kid, I was like, well, what's a bistro? I mean, what is that?
A bistro is a small, informal restaurant that serves wine.
That's exactly what it was then.
Yeah.
Because he would serve wine. He had it was like a smallish
little bottle
type
of wine.
place.
Yeah.
A little vino would be Kino, and there you go.
John, you look.
I ought to let this breathe.
Are you a wine drinker, John?
No.
Oh. You look like you can pull
Not
it
even in
off
communion,
almost.
because we use grape juice.
Oh, okay. I think the Catholic Church still uses wine, right?
I would imagine so.
Which is pretty cool. That's pretty, you know.
Aren't you?
What?
Catholic?
Part-time Catholic.
Part-time! So you mix your grape juice and the wine together?
That's right. That's
okay.
right.
Gotcha. You're asking me about it, and here you are.
Yep. I know.
Authentic.
I know. No,
Right.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not Catholic. I do. My mom was Catholic and
Was okay.
was Catholic.
Right.
My nonna is Catholic.
Uh-huh.
So my mom left, and
So-
my nonna was like,
So she's the real deal.
"Tisk, yes."
We need to get Nana on the phone then.
We should definitely do that. at some
chastise
point.
you, and that would I could sit back and just enjoy.
Okay, John. All right. All right. I see how you feel now.
No, I'm just joking.
Let's get into on this day in history. American filmmaker George A. Romero, John, you know this guy, was best known for his horror films, notably Night of the Living Dead from 1968.
Ever seen that? Have
You've
you ever
never seen
No,
this?
I said I'm asking.
Oh, yes,
you.
of course, John.
Well, not.
I wouldn't
everybody.
miss it. I would never.
They're
wouldn't
coming
miss
to
it for the
get
world.
you.
That's pretty good.
Well, what was her name? Clara?
Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, they kind of just like moved from one building to another, kind of.
Yeah.
And then they
So
died.
today was what? His birthday?
He died at 77
Oh, he died
today.
On this day. Okay.
In 2017.
How old was he?
He was 77.
77.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, that was a good movie. I enjoyed.
I know who Cesar Romero is.
Who's Cesar Romero?
He played the Joker on the 60s Batman TV show. And he was an actor way
Adam
before
West.
that.
Yeah.
Well, Adam West was Batman, but Cesar Romero was the Joker. But he was known for his mustache, and he did not shave his mustache for the show. So when they put the white paint on his face, they just painted over top of his mustache.
I never noticed that before.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little closer.
Well, now with the high definition, you should be able to notice it right away. But
Yeah. I should be able to peel that right off
I would
the
think
TV.
so, yeah.
That's funny.
So what else happened on this day?
Well, John, Apollo 11 lifted from NASA's John F. Kennedy Space Center in Florida, and 4 days later...
Lifted from molasses? What'd you say?
Let's just start that over again.
Okay.
Apollo 11 lifted from NASA's...
Oh,
Yeah. Did I say Alasses?
I don't know what you said.
Well, it's all being recorded.
okay.
So
For posterity.
Yes. John F. Kennedy's Space Center in Florida, and 4 days later, its two astronauts, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, became the first humans to set on the moon.
And then we got Tang.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
What was with the... Did you look like a guy who's probably seen like some of the Friday the 13th movies,
Yeah.
and maybe a couple of...
How are you going to tie this in with the
you'll
the
see
astronaut stuff?
in a couple of Nightmare on Elm Street movies, maybe the first or second one. Have you seen those?
Yeah, but it's been a while.
Okay. Have you ever seen the movie when it's Jason in space?
That came way later.
But did you ever watch it?
No.
Oh, okay.
By then, that was the umpteenth version of that film,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I lost interest.
No, you lost
Way
interest
be-
when
way
he went
before
into
that.
space? Come on, John. That's the most interesting thing happened in that
No,
series.
because even that came after movies like Predator,
True.
and so it was like, no, you're too late to the game. Sorry, I had no interest in that.
Okay.
After four or whatever, you might as well just cut it off. Just stop making stuff like that. Halloween hasn't caught the hint. They keep going. Mm-hmm. Even brought back what's her name, Jamie. Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis.
I was going to say Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah. On this day, John, 1951, J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye was published and later became a classic hit.
That was a baseball thing, right?
The Catcher in the Rye?
Yeah.
It's a book.
Oh. But, I mean, wasn't it
joking.
about baseball?
Was it about baseball?
I don't know.
I never
I
finished
never
it.
read it. Print is dead. I don't.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I go see the movie. I'm in and out in 2
That's true.
hours.
That's true.
Yeah.
You bring up a decent point, John. Decent point.
What else happened on this day?
Oh man, John. Well,
Bound to be something good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me see. What did you just say? Something good?
Yeah, something good.
Saddam Hussein became president of Iraq, and his brutal rule, which lasted 24 years, was remarked by costly and unsuccessful wars with neighboring countries, as well as the atrocities against the Iraq people.
Not sure if you're grasping good.
Oh, you said something good.
Yeah.
Like something positive?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not positive.
No.
Yeah, well, I think today in history was just a day with a good book that
Gloomy
was
day
released.
in history. We can cover that. Yeah. Gloomy days in history. Yeah.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome. Well, they are usually. They're
Yeah.
not usually uplifting, wonderful stories.
Yeah, well, sometimes they are.
Sometimes.
But You guys can call in at 434-394-0924.
You can do that.
If you want to call in, talk to us about Catcher in the Rye or John's new Persona or some Friday the 13th movies. John, this is weird. I came in.
Yes.
And then it's just like a very, it's like a very contemplative John. It's just a very not moody. Moody would be the wrong word, but it's just like a very almost like too relaxed.
I'm out of my element.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like,
let me throw you a life preserver.
No, we're good because I found something here.
Oh, John,
Something right up your alley.
Oh,
California City aims to host world's largest, wait for it, water balloon fight.
Oh.
There we go. California town is attempting to gather 10,000 people to break a Guinness World... It's all about breaking these Guinness World Records. I'm surprised that's still a thing, but it is. For the largest water balloon fight. This is according to... All my stories come from UPI, United Press International.
Okay.
And so I'm going to give them their due diligence.
Absolutely.
And so, Splash Fest is what it is. Organized by nonprofit Balloons Over Bullets in Stockton, kicks off, according to whenever this was, kicked off on a Saturday, and organizers are hoping to amass at least 10,000 people at the event to throw 209,000 balloons, water balloons. That's a lot.
That's
a
big amount of water balloons.
Record-breaking endeavor not only promises thrilling water-filled battles, but also carries a powerful message of promoting unity, nonviolence, and the importance of education and community engagement. Mm-hmm. Have you had a water balloon battle here recently?
Not recently, John.
I did not too long ago.
How long ago?
Oh, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago.
Okay.
With my nephew. And they've come out with this great invention. Now, you being so much younger than me probably already know what I'm getting ready to say.
Okay, lay it on me.
They didn't have this when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So now you can buy water balloons in a pack. And what comes with it is this system that you screw on to your outside water, faucet. And basically, that is connected to the balloons on the tips. And when the water goes through those, it fills the balloons automatically.
Yeah. I didn't have it. I had a friend who had it.
Okay.
We would always get stuff from the dollar store. And when you were...
I'm sure that's where this came from.
When you were screwing it onto the hose, it would just break. Like the whole plot, it would just be like...
Now, these wouldn't break.
Okay.
That was the cool thing about that.
That is cool.
So what you did, though, you put it, like I said, on the spigot. And then put some sort of bucket underneath. And that would already have water in it. And so what would happen is when the balloons would fill, they'd drop automatically into the bucket. So there was no explosion. It was not such a thing as it's blowing them up too much. Now, granted, the water balloons weren't that big, but still, I thought it was a neat little contraption, whoever came up with it. That was a neat idea because... Back in my day.
Yes, back in John's day.
We had to build the balloon and put water in it.
Did you carry lanterns everywhere you went back in your day?
We put them on our Christmas tree. Oh. And a blaze of Christmas.
I would love to continue this train of thought with you, John.
I know you would.
But it is time for the weather now.
I'm sorry.
So we can't.
We can't.
We can't.
That was it.
All right, today, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high near 99. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 76. Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms likely with a high near 95. Wednesday night, showers and thunderstorms likely again with a low around 71. Thursday, a chance of showers with a high near 87. Thursday night, showers likely with a low around 65. And Friday, partly sunny with a high near 84. Currently, right now in Farmville, it is 79 degrees, fair skies, humidity 82%. Wind speed calm and barometer reading 29.93 in Farmville. 79, John.
That would be the current temperature.
Yes, it would. Okay. All right. It is now time for the birthday calendar. The birthday calendar is brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors located, 1907 East 3rd Street in Farmville.
Creative Electrical Contractors specializes in commercial and industrial projects and offers quality work at competitive prices. CEC is a licensed Class A contractor in Virginia and North Carolina. Creative Electrical Contractors has been in business for 25 years, still committed to the values that were established when the company opened in 1998. Integrity, quality workmanship, and timely delivery. CEC, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville. You can contact CEC at 434-392-3802 or at creative-electrical.com.
All right, John. You know what the music means.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, so-and-so. Happy birthday to you. There you go.
All right.
Oh, I got to actually say
No,
something.
yeah, you actually
Sorry.
do.
Okay.
When you get a chance. John was doing a lot of weird hand motions over here. It's kind
Trying
of.
to do mine.
It's like
What was that guy's
he's
name?
doing the nickel and dime hand like
Nickel and
He's like,
dime.
panhandling.
Panhandling.
Yeah.
At its best. All right, so today is Tuesday, right? July 16th.
Yeah.
And we have celebrating three people. Joyce Rice, Whit Taylor, Hannah Watts. Interesting, the only Whit I ever knew was my great uncle on my grandmother's side. His name was Whit.
Uh-huh.
Never,
None
outside of
another.
him, I never knew of another Whit. So, but we have a Whit having a birthday today. Again, Joyce Rice, Whit Taylor, Hannah Watts. That's what we have on our list. And that's
Any
all we've got.
anniversaries?
So
Any
if you-
anniversaries?
No.
That's it, John?
So if you want to tell us about something that we don't know about, give us a call. What's that number?
It's 434-394-0924.
Otherwise, you can send them birthdays, anniversaries to birthdays@wflo.net.
Thank you, John.
Welcome.
The birthday calendar was brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors. If it's not right, we'll make it right. Call 434-392-2802.
Listen to that tickling of the ivory.
That was very nice, John.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, that was very nice. I
was.
like when people tickle ivory. It's just it's so nice. All right, John. What are your plans for today, John? Lay it on me. Lay it on me, John. Oh, hey, I feel like we should talk about this.
I like how you ask me something and then you abruptly jump into something
Yeah,
else.
that's what I'm known for, John. That's what I do here. No, I'm
He's gone into the Jersey Mike mode.
hey,
You eat enough of those, you become that.
I know. You smell like just like
You
dirt.
become-
You smell like the Jersey Shore.
You
just
are
like a
what you
dirty,
eat.
filthy, disgusting beach with severed toes just scattered around. Yeah, that's the Jersey Shore. But John,
Yes.
you don't really shop at Walmart, do you, John? You're more of a Food Lion type guy, or do you go into Walmart occasionally?
Groceries, I go Food Line. Other than that, I might go to Walmart. Yeah.
So, when was the last time you've been into a Walmart here?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a couple of weeks. I don't remember the exact length of time it's been, but it hasn't been that long ago.
Have you been? Have you seen them doing renovations to the store in Farmville?
I saw them in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
They were
doing a lot.
changing the flooring or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was.
You seemed excited about this.
Well, it's cool. It is cool, and it's like, ooh, the Walmart's clean again, or it's like very nice because like before, especially with the vinyl flooring, like
I remember when that was a brand new building.
Do you?
I remember when they put it up. Yeah.
How old are you, John? Jeez.
Over 21.
Wow.
Yes.
How was that when they put that up? Were people upset about it?
It
Were
was
people...
fantastic. It was good, and we liked it.
Yeah.
We loved it. That's what we did.
Does anybody else remember this building of
I
the
remember
Walmart
where it
building?
used to be. It was closer into town is where it used to be, and then they moved.
Where at?
I don't remember exactly. But
There was another Walmart here in town?
yeah, but it wasn't the super Walmart that we have now, or whatever.
It was the gas station Walmart.
Well, it was just a smaller building,
Yeah.
and then they expanded it once they moved further out.
Wow.
They used to have a equivalent to what Walmart used to be, and it was called Rose's.
I remember Rose's.
Do you remember Rose's?
I do. Yeah. That's where CVS or not what is it?
It's where the hospital's
Centra.
at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or part of their complex
I
is out that way.
I don't remember. Did they have like dairy over there? Could you buy like milk products? I thought it was.
Maybe. I don't remember.
It was like everything other than that. I feel like.
Well, we used to have a Winn-Dixie here,
What's that?
grocery store.
Okay.
And they had, you buy eggs and stuff there. I remember that.
It sounds like some sort of tool you use. Give me the Winn-Dixie 3000.
It was just a Winn-Dixie.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just excited. A clean Walmart, a fresh Walmart, one that does not have vinyl flooring, but polished concrete floors. It's just like something about it.
Do you like the automatic checkout?
Yes,
You do.
I'm a big fan of it, and I know people are like, "Oh, I don't have to put my own bags away. I'm paying for it. Somebody else does it. Somebody else do it. I'm not bagging my own stuff." But like, honestly,
Is that what it is? Or they just don't want to mess with some doohickey?
I don't know. It's not that difficult.
I find it difficult.
That does not surprise me. No, I'm kidding. It's tricky.
I believe in people.
No. Okay.
Unlike you.
I'm sorry.
I'm a people person.
You're right.
Unlike you.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry.
You and your C-3PO and
Okay.
R2-D2.
Okay. Enough of the robot references, all right?
T-100 and whatnot.
Yeah.
Or 1,000.
Or 180.
Or Ed 209.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You got it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I found it funny, though, because I went in there, like, when they were first doing that, but they were already moved, like, a couple of the aisles around. And I was buying a, like, congratulations card for somebody who was, like, graduating that I knew.
Hence the graduation card.
Yes, exactly. But the one aisle that they totally removed and, like, took away, like, I walked in there, and that whole aisle was just gone. And I was like, oh, no. I was like, I came here at the wrong time.
The one
like,
with the cards, you mean?
Yeah. And so I had to, like, run in somewhere else and find them. But, yeah, no, that's cool.
So you got him a birthday card instead?
Yeah, exactly. No, I went to a different store and picked up. Yep. And the phone number to call up is 434-394-0924, or you can send smoke signal. Oh, look at that, John. That's
You begged.
That's like magic.
You ask and you shall receive.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. Thank you. You guys are talking about the Mart.
Yes.
Walmart?
Yes.
Could you imagine if, like when they were removing the shelves in the aisles, I don't know how long it has been there, but some of the things they may have found underneath of it.
Dirt and grime, I guess.
Yeah. I heard they found a body. No, I'm kidding. But like
it could be. Yeah.
Quite literally. I was there when they were moving one of the aisles, and it was like 5 inches of literally just black, just like soot. What it looked like. It was just like
soot?
Nasty
soot or soot.
Soot, and just like greasy, very like greasy dirt.
So it wasn't like a wallet or a wedding ring or something of great value, a treasure map.
Oh, maybe
valuable dirt.
So.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's possible.
No.
Who knows what the last time they were removed? That was probably a very, very long time ago.
Yes, I could picture that.
Yeah.
But you guys were talking about the water balloons. Can you imagine the trash that's going to be left from that site? How many inches of plastic or rubber?
I'd say with all the other stuff going on in California, that's probably the least of their problems.
Oh, my God.
I'll take broken balloons over feces any day. But that's just me.
So, that is just you, yeah.
That's just me.
Yes, I would
There's
agree.
me and then there's Gavin Newsom.
Oh, wow. That seems like what this little town is being. It's like California in miniature. I'm serious.
You think this town is trying to be California miniature?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Wow.
How?
Heck yeah. I'm just, with all the regulations and all the taxes and...
The splash pad. We can't have splash pad.
Oh, my...
Somebody's got to pay for all this freebie stuff.
I know. There's so much more important things to do than so, I don't know.
Everybody got to put
That's
something
just
in the kitty.
Oh my gosh! And the you have the Joke Man in the mornings. Is that where you get your material?
Joke Man.
Joke man.
You referring to Henry?
Henry, yeah.
Yeah,
Henry and
Henry's got a
which one of
great
you-
mind for jokes. He knows more jokes than I've ever even bothered to try to memorize.
Does your partner, is that where you get your material?
That is not where I get my material, but I appreciate. I mean,
What material?
Funny. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I don't know. I feel like it's more like my style would be like more of a conversational or observational comedy, but. Yeah, I mean, like, I also love jokes like that, the shticky jokes that are just like, hey, blah, 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 but you know. Yeah.
Okay.
You're more of a Henny
All right.
Youngman type comedian, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess you
Take
could
my wife, please.
Yeah.
I got you. Old school stuff.
So, yeah, but not so old that it's like, sugar. Who was the one that had the eyes popping out?
Rodney
Dangerfield.
Jinx.
Dangerfield, yes. Oh, yes. I guess
said
he
that-
was just
You know,
a
last week I was in
one-liner.
rough shape, you know. But I'm doing all right now. Yeah, Dangerfield was pretty good.
Yes. So, I don't know. I didn't have anything to say.
Well, that's all right. You brought up some interesting topics. We're Little California and all that good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that is
California.
interesting. I don't think that's true, but I like the idea of it. It's like interesting.
I'm sure you would like the idea of it.
I can't get away with anything. John's like, Yeah, that's funny, John.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
funny.
just.
But sometimes, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Sometimes you like to some degree, stretch the truth so that it sounds more interesting and appealing to the not the listening audience.
Right.
So,
Very Aesop fable type stuff going on.
Yeah. Wait, who does that?
Aesop?
Oh yeah.
Are you aware of these things?
Aesop.
That's what's wrong with your generation.
Oh goodness, John.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
You don't know these stories. Aesop's fables?
Enlighten me then.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
so I own a unicycle.
You do? All right, we were talking about that.
Yes. And I was I heard you. And when I was younger, I was an avid rider. We'd ride all over the neighborhoods, and do the I guess teenage stuff, kind of battle on them and blah blah.
I imagine you have to
yeah.
have a real good balance to pull that off.
I guess it looks more challenging than it is. You need to put a little bit of time in, but once you get it, it's just like, yes, it's very simple.
Okay.
I guess like anything else. Yeah. So.
Well, for those of us that are very balance challenged, I wouldn't even attempt it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nah, I can't do stuff like that. Skates, even a roller, even a skateboard.
Oh, I was going to say
Forget about
skateboard. You can't do that?
it.
Were you able to at some point?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Never.
I could ride a bike. I can do stuff like that. But, yeah, when it came to roller skates or, like skateboarding, I tried it, and I'd always wind up on the ground.
Yeah. That's...
And
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, okay, enough of that. I was
Yeah,
like,
you, go ahead.
no, that's all I was going to say.
Oh. On the trail, you see all of these new gadgets, the motorized unicycle or this device that you stand on and shift your weight. And, they're going to totally, I guess their goal or quest is to totally keep us from walking. Something takes us right from our car to the house to the television.
When they can come up with a transporter room like on Star Trek, then I'll be
excited.
I'll be impressed then.
Yeah.
Until that point, no.
Oh.
As little effort as possible to get to where I'm going. That would be great.
You're looking for Star Trek technology.
I'm looking for Star Trek. Is what we're looking for.
Okay.
Okay.
Beam me up, Scotty, right now.
So then once you get there, you're not really there because you're thinking of someplace else. So you'll never achieve that quest.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. I just, we can avoid a lot of things if we could avoid traffic, in my estimation.
Yeah.
Yes, but if it becomes so congested that maybe we're running into each other as we're being transported.
Well, that could be.
And you come out with different body parts. Yeah,
could be a weird side of and then we're talking about The Fly with Jeff Goldblum and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And who wants to become that? That was kind of a nasty looking thing.
That's a disgusting film.
Yeah,
that's a disgusting film. Really awful.
Gina Davis just was never the same after that.
Yeah. Same thing with Shelley Duvall. Rest in peace. But after The Shining, never the same.
Well, when you're married to me, you got to take it all the way it is, Because I like to type the same thing over and over on my typewriter. Wendy. Can't you see him working?
God.
That was a nice movie.
That was a great impression, John.
It's not that great. But it's funny doing it.
It's better in person.
Yeah.
You really get close to the insanity.
Well, I'm not doing that dumb thing that some people used to do. They actually put their hand over their head and pull their hair back and all that sort of stuff.
Well, that's because your hair's already back.
Well, I'm not the one with a cover over my head to hide the fact I don't have any.
Oh, geez, John.
That's the game we play here.
Yeah.
You fire and we fire back.
Okay, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun little back and forth there.
Yeah, critter ahoy.
Man, but you guys, one of you said you never saw the Night of the Living Dead.
I've seen it.
I've seen it too.
Oh, both of you have. I thought one of you said that
he misunderstood. I said I was asking him had he seen it. He thought I said I hadn't seen it, but I had. Yeah,
that's what happened.
Oh my gosh, I can remember as a kid I'd go downstairs, turn it on because it was on Creature Feature or some kind of thing like that.
You watch Creature Feature?
Oh my goodness, all of those, and whatever I could watch.
Okay.
And but I couldn't get past the graveyard. I'd be hauling butt upstairs.
Yeah. They used to have a lot of those kind of shows back in the day. Tales from the Crypt and Tales from the Dark Side, Elvira, all kinds of shows back in the day.
Yeah. But I don't think Elvira was selling scary movies. Not to the young kids.
No, but they were usually based on some kooky kind of horror films from way back when or something like that.
But Elvira was always scantily clad.
No, not Elvira.
Are you sure?
Yeah, nah. I'm being silly. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she was definitely the eye candy of that whole thing because the movies themselves weren't hitting. The movies she showed ended up being what Mystery Science Theater started to do at some point. Basically the same type of films. They would just make fun of them is basically what that vehicle was.
Did you guys like that?
I think it's funny when they would take an audio clip out of something and make fun of it, or use it as I do it sometimes. Some of the drops you hear come from stuff like that. Old movies that somebody's saying some line that can be used to be funny or something like that. So, do you have anything else? I guess we're good.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I didn't have anything when I called.
Oh, that's all right. Well, we still talked about something. Well,
yes.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for entertaining me.
All right. Have a good one.
Right. Take care, guys.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.
All right. Phone lines are open, Noah.
Yes, they are. That was that guy calls in. We don't even know his name. Well, I guess in radio, it's all anonymous, right, John?
It's better that way, unlike you that wants to be, your face and mug all over the place.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, what? What?
You know what I'm saying.
What's that number again? You just pointed to a wall. John just pointed directly to a wall, and I'm like, okay. Yes, the phone number to call in is 434-394-0924. That is the number. You can call in, and we can, talk mashed potatoes. The entree in the dance as well.
Do you like your mashed potatoes lumpy?
No, John. I don't like any food lumpy.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even like lumpy from Leave It to
But
Beaver.
yet you like blue cheese.
Yeah, I do like blue cheese. Well, it's not lumpy. That's how the
dressing
cheese
is.
The dressing is lumpy, but the cheese is like that. That's just how the cheese is, you know. Lumpy is
Do
like
you slice the cheese or cut the cheese? Where do you fall in on that?
blue cheese or just cheese in general.
Cheese in general.
Slice it or cut it.
Yeah.
Slice it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, John. Well, we talked a lot about a lot of things.
A lot of nothing is what we've talked about.
We
I
got
think we got
another
another
caller.
caller, yeah.
That's crazy. All right, caller, you're on the air.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I would like to add an anniversary to your calendar for today.
All right.
The name is Ted and Pauley, P-A-U-L-Y, Hollingsworth of Farmville. 58 years, I believe it is.
Wow,
Yes.
Wow,
Hey.
what an
Alive.
accomplishment! Yeah.
Ted used to work at Flo. He was in the ad department, and he was a very talented fellow, and did quite a few things for the station, dressing up in costumes, say, on April Fool's Day and going downtown and that kind of thing. Chris Wood would remember those things
Okay.
a lot.
But just out of curiosity, what did he dress up as usually?
I think one time he dressed up as a rabbit.
Nice.
I'm not sure. Or a court jester or something like that. But that might have been Easter when he dressed up as a rabbit.
I was going to suggest that maybe it was Easter.
Yeah. It's still pretty cool. John, we need to dress you up. And
No, I was
bring
thinking
out-
this is a great idea for you. You being the young buck,
Yeah.
and we get you like having recognition and whatnot, and we get you out on the street and maybe do some interviews in that bunny outfit.
There you go.
Yes, yeah. See,
There you go.
now we're cooking with Crisco.
Yeah, don't encourage him. Yeah, I
Give
don't want to
away
encourage.
some freebies.
Oh goodness gracious, guys! Welling.
You'd be handing out carrots to people and whatnot.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
great.
John. That would be amazing. Ugh.
Put it on our web page and all that good stuff. And
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Well,
By the way, Noah, I tried to call you several times on your afternoon show when you request that we call and ask for certain tunes to be played, and the phone would just ring and ring and ring, and nobody would ever answer.
I'm sorry, Betty. I did notice there was one time where like our system, we need to drop the call for another call to come in, and like the phone was never dropped from like earlier, so
That and unfortunately the phone that we could look at
Yeah.
is like way off in the corner here. We need to at some point put it back where we had
like on the wall or something.
or something,
Yeah.
so we can see it better.
Yes, do
But,
that.
Absolutely. But thank you so much, Betty. And hey, I'll be here in the afternoon, so if you want to call up, I'll be looking for your call.
Okay, I was going to ask for something a little different than what I usually ask for.
Okay, well that's exciting.
But I don't know. I'm very much a fan of Ron Moody, and some of my requests would be things that he has played, and I don't know how many of those you all have, but
John
I can-
John has a gigantic library of beach music.
Really?
Don't
Yes,
say that
huge.
because it's not. It's not. It's
oh.
not huge at all.
Oh, okay.
It's just enough to help fill out the show sometimes when
Okay.
we need to fill some gaps.
Gotcha.
So it's
Have
not
you-
it's not that many at all.
I thought
have you heard of Rockin' Louie and the Mamma Jammas?
Were you in that band?
That's one that Ron Moody plays, and that's the artist, and the name of the song is Club Savoy.
Mm-hmm.
See if you have that sometime and play it one afternoon.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll take a look.
You know, anything with Mama Jamma in it, you know I'm going to like it.
Right. That makes sense.
Oh, me. Not much that I say does.
Well, I don't make it much sense either. It's okay. That's why I understand it.
Well, I kind of was wondering where you were coming from this morning when you were a little subdued.
Thank you, Betty.
I was just in a controlled state.
It was like he was under the influence of hypnosis or something.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. It's scary.
Well, I noticed last night that when Trump got to the convention that he was subdued, and that surprised me. I don't know if you watched any of that. I didn't
saw
watch
him
it
come
all,
out. I didn't pick up on that as much, but I heard other people say the same thing.
Oh, mercy.
And it could just be something as simple as, well, the man just survived being shot at.
Yes.
That's not an everyday experience to a lot of people, and so I'm sure that does something to you mentally, and maybe he got, with the response that he was getting, maybe he got a little choked up. I don't want to, I can speculate, but I don't know what he was actually feeling. But I heard some comments made that maybe he's not the same guy he was, because they said something about he scrapped the speech he was going to give initially.
Yes,
And,
I had heard that.
Yeah, and wants to focus on something a little different. So that maybe there is something to what people were perceiving as him being a bit somber or whatever.
You could definitely develop some sort of like post-traumatic stress disorder for sure. Like that was a very, intense.
It was definitely a weekend of tragedies. With the accident with the Amish. Oh my gosh, that was just
I
horrible.
finally heard something. Somebody had brought it was Barry?
Somebody did, but it was
somebody
like one.
brought it up, and I heard about it since then. So that
I
was
read
sad.
in this morning's Richmond Times-Dispatch that there were 7 of them, and one young girl was the one that was killed, and the other 6 were taken to MCV, or I guess you call it VCU now, anyway, with critical injuries. So we all need to be in prayer for that family.
Definitely.
Okay, well, on that somber note, it's about time for us to sing the swan song, so I'll be listening for Rockin' Louie.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be playing the Mamma Jammas here. We'll find them.
Okay.
All right.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
See you, Betty. All right. That was Betty.
Betty, yep.
I'm glad she also picked up on your subduedness this morning. It was very
I don't know what you're
subduedy.
talking about.
It was very subduedy in here.
Subduedy?
Yeah.
It's kind of a subdued kind of vibe we got going on.
Well, John, you bring half the vibe, I bring the other, and we meet in the middle.
So I'd let you do the heavy lifting today.
Uh-huh. Oh, boy, John. Well, it's 9 o'clock, so that's our time. Don't forget to listen to the Call Flow Show tomorrow with Chris Wood and I. That's going to be very fun and exciting, and hopefully she has a good recipe to share with us. But we'll catch you next time. See ya. John?
Bye.
Okay.